Hi, I'm Adam Nish from Just Engine Management in Sydney, New South Wales. We've already been to the past 3 Cootamundra Castrol Edge drag battle events. Why do we enjoy it so much? It's a good place for us to take our high-powered street cars, to take them down onto a street kind of surface and test them out and see what they can really do. Separate the talkers from the people that have got the real power and can put it to the ground. The biggest thing that we found going to the Cootamundra drag battle is traction. People come out with all these 400, 500, 600 kilowatt cars, and we find that you can't put the power to the ground. So that becomes the real challenge, to get them off the mark and get them halfway down the track and then get them to the end. We find with COOTA, especially with the cold temperature, it's usually in winter, it's an airport, big open environment, there can be a bit of dew on the track, so that can make it a bit tricky. We find it a bit slipperier earlier in the day, then as the track temp starts to warm up, they do start to grip a lot better, probably fairly comparative to the street. Probably the biggest car that we've taken out there was Mo's R32 GTR with 830 kilowatts. It was the first outing for that car with that power, so we were very excited to get it there, but at the same time I think we're all a bit frightened to drive it on that type of track surface. We've had Stuart with his blue VL, Dean with his R32 GTR, which Dean works for us. There's also been the advanced cruise cars that we always enjoy tuning and data logging and being a part of their builds. Some of those with PJ's S13 that you know about, Ninos's R180, and also we've had out there B-Proof Jason in his S15 with over 500 kilowatts at the rear through an auto. He also put on a good tyre throwing show, and then there's been a few other cars as well, which, sorry guys if I forgot to mention, so yeah. Well, this year we're hoping to take to the Castrol Edge drag battle. We're putting a few cars together. We've got Humza's R33 GTR, which is putting down just over 630 kilowatts at all fours. We've got Humza's also another build by Humza, which is the red R33 GTR, which we're yet to get it on the dyno and tune it, but that should also have some decent power. We've also got B-Proof again, which is actually on the dyno right now, so we're just getting that one ready in collaboration with Advance. So hopefully we'll have him out there. We've also got PJ's S13 Sylvia, so that'll be out there to do some damage. Not to the car, hopefully to some of the other contesters. And then we've also got Ninos in his 180, which is coming out bigger and badder. And then we've also just put together a twin turbo Lamborghini, so we're hoping if all goes well with that, and the owner's up for it, we're going to bring that out as well, so that should be exciting. We've got a 2004 Lamborghini Gallardo that come in, and we run it up as it was. It made 288 kilowatts at the rear wheels, naturally aspirated in pretty well standard form. So from there we basically stripped the whole back end, took the gearbox out, put a new clutch, did a new fuel system, put a Motec M800 ECU in there. We used the Titan from USA twin turbo kit with twin precisions on there. We've got basically new intakes, done a lot of work to it, put all the kit on there, From there, we put it back on the dyno, tuned it up, and on 8.8 pounds of boost on E-Flex, it made 505 kilowatts at the rears. And the owner basically said, stop, that will do. Scary tuning this thing because we know that it's an NA engine. NA engines are usually built with lightweight components, so skinnier rods. So you go and shove some boost in there. Being a high power NA engine out of the box, it responded very well to boost, and the power that it was picking up with the boost was huge. So we had to be very careful to make the power without blowing it up. So we think we've got it at a very safe, conservative level, so we're happy for him to go to CUDA the way it is and have fun. It's up to the owner. I mean, if he gets used to the power or gets bored, it may be on the cards that we pull the engine out for him, put some strong components in there to suit turbo, and then we can get it back out. 505 kilowatts on 8.8 pounds, that 8.8 pounds, that's sleeping. Standard cars come out with 10, 11 pounds. This is running less than that, it made that much. So I'd love to tune this thing with 20 odd pound in it. I think it would be quite crazy. I've always been a thrasher at heart myself, but yeah, work and everybody else's car does chew up all my time. I do find myself quite often going to events to assist others and customers and friends with their cars, with the data loggings, and just to get them down the track. But this time I thought, you know what, stuff everyone else, I want to slap together a car, and I'm calling it the Pace Car. What it is, it's my Toyota Sprinter A86. I've just put together a little 4A GE turbo for it, 1.6 litre. Nothing too fancy. It's not meant to be a big dollar build. It's not our workshop flag car, so it's basically just a thrash car that we put together using a lot of parts that I've had lying around from over the years. And yeah, if someone else wants to hop in and have a go, why not? That's what it's for. We've been building this R34 GTR. We've given it the nickname Goldfinger because we've gold plated the engine covers and a few accessories. It's actual real gold plating, so it come up really nice. We've got a genuine HKS T51R, pulled it apart, put some different wheel trims in there that Bobby decided would be better for it. And that combined with the new exhaust, the new manifold and the new piping and the freshen up of the engine and a few little changes that we've done has actually made the car more responsive than it used to be and a fair bit more powerful. Well, our bread and butter cars would have to have been Japanese, high performance obviously, so we've done everything from little Corollas to R35 GTRs, so we've covered the range: Subarus, Mitsubishis, Hondas, Toyotas, Nissans. If it's Japanese, bring it in, we know about it. We also love our XR6 Turbo, so that's basically our market. I mean, tuning wise, we do tune a lot more cars than we actually build. We do tune European engines, we do tune British engines, we do tune American, so we do a lot of muscle cars as well. We've done some 7-second V8 blown drag cars. So as far as tuning goes, we've got pretty much everything covered. But as far as building goes, high performance Japanese and your Fords, no problem, bring it in. We're dealers for a lot of products, so we do a lot of counter sales as well. So if you need any advice and some direction on which products to buy, if you're more than happy to buy it from us, give us a call, give us an email, go to our website www.justenginemanagement.com. We'll be more than happy to help you.